always does a great job. So the next track, we'll go ahead and load it up. It's Extremely Mundane, so Just Dance. It's a work in progress. He's actually submitted with us before. Let's see, paste here. Extremely Mundane, hyperpop electronic. So he's they're hyperpop. Whoa, sorry. The track is starting. Oh, a hyperpop artist submitted with us before, and they actually got a top tier track from us as a work in progress. So I'm excited to listen to this artist again. Hyperpop electronic song, Waiting on Stems for My Friend from 055 to 115 section. Okay. Jordan, do you have it pulled up?
Yeah, ready.
All right, just a second. Let me pull up the chat here real quick. The harmonies, zesty. Yeah, that is true. Okay, so Extremely Mundane, Just Dance. 3, 2, 1. Oh, they're waiting for the stems at this part.
You know I'm hotter than your sis friends. Just a means to an end. What was your name again? No, don't hold my hand. Ugh, just dance. Can we just dance? Just dance. Can we just fucking dance? Fucking dance! Fucking dance!
Holy shit.
Let's dance! Just dance! Let's dance! Can we just fucking dance?
That was Just Dance, Extremely Mundane. That artist name is like does not do you justice at all. Extremely
Not at
Mundane.
all.
It's like the fucking opposite of that shit. That was Just Dance. Jordan, what do you think? Vibes?
I don't know. It's not the thing I typically listen to. I don't listen to a ton of hyperpop,
Yeah.
and the hyperpop I listened to doesn't sound like the song we just listened to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it at like a soft yellow
Yeah.
because it's hype. It's just it didn't. I mean, ironically, it didn't really make me want to dance. I was a little confused, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that might just be like a style thing. It's not really my style.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with like a soft yellow.
Yeah. Let's see. Vibes. Vibes is a ambiguous term. I guess it's for a reason. Just fucking loud. It's fucking loud. It's loud in ways that I don't know if I really enjoyed compared to some other hyperpop. So I listen to some hyperpop, but I'm not too deep into it. But I love the energy that hyperpop brings, especially in the vocals, and like the beats as well. But from the beginning, like I had to turn my stuff down, and I think that was a comment last time. I really like the kind of transition from this crazy white noise, super loud, to like a synth, but just kind of like the whole the song in itself, you can see it from the waveform. It's just completely fucking brick walled, and at times it's a little fatiguing. Um, but yeah, I think the biggest thing with Extremely Mundane is their production is like super solid. And they're doing like weird things and experimental things, and they have the skill to do that. But yeah, I think if I were being completely honest, I think it's a yellow for me too because it's just way too loud all the time. Um, and like the best part that I think is loud and boisterous with the vocals, you're kind of taking it a different route where it's like just dance, and then the very last part is just fucking dance. So yeah, that's vibes for me. Content. What do you think, Jordan?
Um, I mean, content wise, I like a lot of the things that they did separately. Like the beginning was cool, the transition from white noise to a synth. I'd never heard that in a song before ever. I thought it was really well executed,
Yeah.
other than the volume. Um, I thought, I mean, like it sounded like a hyper pop song.
Mhm.
It just sounded like a bunch of parts kind of put together.
Mm.
Maybe not in the best way.
Mhm,
And for
mhm.
that reason, I'm gonna give it a red
Mm.
because it didn't feel complete to me. It didn't feel like a complete song, even with the part like I know there's a part in the middle missing with some stems, but I
Yeah,
mean like the lyrics even it was you know kind of lacking to me. Even though like I get it's like supposed to be like a hype song and saying like just dance, I feel
yeah.
like it was almost like the lyrics were almost too slow for the beat.
I would yeah, I have the same exact feeling. Keep going,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, no, that's okay. You're I mean yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief.
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
yeah.
I agree completely. The biggest thing that I agreed with was the vocals seemed a little bit too slow for the beat. And even with the lyrics writing it, in the second half, there's a point where you say again, but you like pause just to fit the syllables. You like again. It sounds like kind of really clunky. You know, maybe a rewrite there is kind of needed. And I think with hyperpop, at least the stuff that I listen to, I think this is almost I mean, this is a really broad term, IDM rather than EDM or hyperpop. Even I think with hyperpop, at least from what I've heard, they have something that's like catchy and poppy in it, and they kind of distort the shit out of it um, to kind of. It's almost like a satire on modern pop music, but they make it really catchy and stuff that you would want to sing along to. And I don't know if I would want to sing along to it. It doesn't give me the same vibe. So I mean, to me, I don't think it's uh like necessarily a bad thing. It's like a stylistic thing. It goes with. I would say it's just not hyper. I wouldn't call it hyper pop per se. I'd probably call it like an IDM kind of track. Um, but yeah. Let's see. In terms of other content, yeah. So the lyrics it seemed a little bit too slow. Um, content I think is too loud. Yeah, I think I've hit everything that I wanted. I think production wise, again, I could tell that you're really skilled and you're doing the thing with that I liked about last track, where you're putting some elements of the drums. Like I think the kick, for example, is like in my left ear a little bit, and then a bunch of the kind of hi hats and snares are in the right, and there's like a really nice kind of stereo spread there. Um, and like you have some crazy transitions, like the white noise to synth, that I really enjoyed listening to. Um, so yeah, you know, there's some pros and some cons. With that though, I'd probably develop it, so I'd put it in yellow. Production wise, what do you think, Jordan?
I'm gonna give it a yellow for production because I can tell that this artist is very skilled. They
Yeah.
know what they're doing. I think just rein it in a little bit, polish it, make sure the things that you're trying to make it sound like actually sound like it.
Mm.
Like some of the synths were very harsh. There's a lot of high end
Yeah.
in a lot of parts of the song, especially the beginning, and like loud plus high end equals ouch.
Yeah.
Um, so you may watch your levels, watch your mixing. But I can tell that like in terms of like production, like instrument selection and things like that, like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Actually, what's funny is I think the favorite part of the song was in the middle where there was a break from the loud just sound wall that I was hearing. Like I was listening to it because like you're doing crazy stuff with the drums that make it sound awesome. It's like industrial, and literally the thought I had in my mind was Radiohead's Idiotique, but like industrial fucking distorted, and it sounded really cool. Like if you had like a little chill section in there, and like I don't know, I'm kind of basic in terms of hyperpop, but like 100 gex, kind of uh like a sing song, like a nice little melodic section that's catchy, like that would be fucking awesome. I think it's a nice little break from just loud, 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 and um yeah. What is this production? Yeah, so production. I think you know where we stand. It's loud, loud, loud. Um, but yeah, you the instrument choice, the rhythms of that drum thing in the middle, it's all really solid. It's just we would develop it, so that's a yellow. Um, yeah. Overall track total, what do you think? Box out.
I'm gonna have to give it a red. I
Yeah.
don't think this is a complete song, and I think you need to go back to the drawing board, maybe rewrite the lyrics, change some of the instrumentation, some of the positioning of things in the song. Uh, it's just it doesn't do it for me personally. Someone else might who likes more like EDM style hyperpop might fuck with it more than I do,
Mm,
but I would say back to the drawing board on this one.
mm. Yeah, I think it's at a develop for me. Um, yeah, I would definitely, if I was on this track, I would try rewriting some of the lyrics to. Um, I don't know. We say that it's too slow for the beat, so that's kind of like our feedback there. I would like the delivery. If the delivery is kind of building up, you do a little build up um, with vocals, but the track itself just is loud, loud, loud. Maybe a little bit of contrast there, I think would be nice. So yeah, I think the concept is somewhat solid. I don't know if I'm at a red, but I would definitely tweak some stuff and add some things. And with the stems that you're gonna add, I really uh, would love to hear this again and see what you guys have planned for there, because that might be like a really nice different section, but that could offer some contrast. But yeah, I'm at a yellow. But extremely mundane. Just Dance. Thank you for submitting. That was awesome. What are you smoking there?